Lost Art with Andrew Cox, retired Master Gunnery Sergeant. thelostart.podbean.com. Get some merchandise and help support the podcast in getting our veteran voices out for all to hear. Now on all major podcast platforms. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be a guest, tell your veteran story, discuss your veteran business or organization. Email The Lost Art with Andrew Cox at gmail.com. Andrew Cox, a Till Valhalla Project Ambassador. See the project story at tillvalhallaproject.com. Thanks for tuning in. Please enjoy the podcast that's giving a voice to our veterans. The Lost Art with Andrew Cox.
Today's episode is brought to you by TrumpShirt.com. TrumpShirt.com is a veteran-owned business where 100% of the proceeds goes to disabled veterans and veteran organizations. Support your veterans by purchasing a shirt at TrumpShirt.com. Use the promo code TLA and get free shipping. That's TrumpShirt.com, promo code TLA.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Podcast, that podcast giving a voice to our veterans. I'm your host, Andrew Cox, and today we'll be having a My Veteran Story. But before we get into the episode, are you enjoying the podcast? Then go to the Lost Art website. That's thelostart.podbean.com. Go check us out and see what we got going on there. There is a merchandise tab. Click on that merchandise tab. Go check out all the merchandise. Get you something cool, a shirt, a hat, a mug, anything like that. But help support us in getting our veteran voices out for all to hear. I also want to give a big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project for allowing me to be an ambassador for your incredible organization. That's the tillvalhallaproject.com. Go to their website, see if there's anything you can do to help them in honoring those that have gone before us and have sacrificed so much. With that, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the show. All right, we're here at the VFW Pilot Knob Post 8925. And I got a special guest here who's going to tell her veteran story. This is Genevieve Uriegas. So how are you doing?
Just fine.
Yeah? And so I met you here at the VFW.
Yes.
And you decided that you would come and have a conversation with me. So thanks.
No problem. But I'm here every day.
Well, I'm not here every day. I've been here for the last 2 days.
I'm a veteran, so we're here all the time.
Yeah.
We support the post.
Yeah. And it's a nice post. I've enjoyed my time here talking to people. And it's been good.
We have a good time.
Yeah. Got good music going too.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. It's been nice. So let's kind of start at the beginning for you. Like, where did you grow up?
Well, I was born in California.
Okay.
When my father met my mother was from Somerset, Texas. And not everybody knows where Somerset's at.
Yeah.
But it's southwest of San Antonio. And so they had a long distance relationship. Because his parents moved to California. My dad's parents moved to California. So they had a long, because my father was born in San Antonio.
Okay.
My grandfather was in the Army, World War II, I think.
Wow.
And they had like 9 kids. And I had 2 uncles that were in the military, Air Force and Army.
Okay.
And then I met some people through the years when I was growing up. And my mom has a first cousin that was in the Marine Corps that was stationed in San Diego or Camp Hilton. I can't remember.
Okay.
And he would come and visit us over the weekend when had leave. So for some reason, I started when growing up, I thought to myself, first of all, I didn't want to get married.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to have no kids.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to do something different.
Right.
So I was in the 11th grade when I joined the Marine Corps.
Oh, wow.
No, I
signed up.
Signed up.
Yeah.
I didn't go couldn't go in until I graduated from high school.
Right.
So I graduated from high school in 1979 and did my tour. It was peaceful time, so I didn't have to fight no war, nothing.
Yeah. So, and why the Marine Corps? Why did you pick the Marine Corps?
Who?
You don't know?
It was just something different
Yeah.
because I had my mother's brothers she had 4 brothers.
Yeah.
The oldest one was in the Navy, and the 3 younger was in the Army.
Okay. Wow. So you just wanted to be different. Yeah.
And as far as I know, I'm the only female in the family
No kidding.
that joined the Marine Corps. Because
Wow.
my 2 younger brothers joined the Army.
Huh. Well, it just makes you special. Yeah. I think so.
Well, thank you.
Well, okay. So you're what, 18, right? Just finished in high school, and then you're gonna go to boot camp. So what's going through your mind, right, as you're approaching and getting ready to go into boot camp?
I was excited.
Yeah. Okay.
I was, like I said, I didn't want to get married. I didn't want to
Yeah.
have kids. No, that was not my life.
Okay. So you get to Paris Island.
Yes.
So talk to me, your experience at Paris Island. Was it everything that you wanted?
Well, it was a different experience.
Yeah.
You know, Paris Island, it was, I don't know how to explain. It's just like it was just something that was different.
Yeah.
I mean, I was used to being yelled at because my father was a hard man.
Yeah.
I love him, don't get me wrong. But I guess since I was the oldest of 4 kids,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he prepared me
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah.
be a strong person.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Where you had to look out for your siblings, make sure they were doing what they're supposed to do,
and feed them and make sure they took the bath and did
Yeah.
their homework and everything.
Yeah. Very nice. So boot camp then wasn't too
was
much of
a
a
piece of
stretch.
cake.
So and what year was this when you went in?
1979.
79. Okay. So do you remember your drill instructors?
Oh,
it was a couple of
there
minutes
was
ago.
Sergeant Mantooth. She was a short little woman. I can't remember. Yeah. I can't remember them all.
Yeah. Okay.
Mantooth was and then we had our Lieutenant Martin.
Okay.
Sergeant Sumter.
Mm-hmm.
But heck, I made it.
Yeah. Now, did you were you like a squad leader or anything like
No,
that?
no. Mm-mm. No. I just did what I had to do.
Yeah. Okay, and what were you joining up to do? Like, what was your job gonna be?
Well, I really didn't know.
Okay, so you went like open contract?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay. So what did they end up telling you were gonna do?
Oh, the 3051 supply.
Oh, supply. Okay. Very nice. All right. And then now you go to boot camp, you do your time there. At that point in 79, were they going to the MCT? Did they have combat training before your MOS? No. Okay. So that came in the 80s, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
After I got out.
Yeah. So you go to your MOS school.
Nope.
No MOS school. Okay, what happened? Talk me through that.
Well, after I got out of boot camp, I stayed for 2 more weeks to bring in the new recruits. So I was like semi drill instructor.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Semi.
Yeah.
I'm saying not a full drill instructor, but semi to help the drill instructors.
Wow. So it was just certain people that did that? Or?
There was about 4 of us, I think.
Oh, wow.
4 women.
Yeah. And you did it for 2 weeks, you said?
For 2 weeks. And then I went home.
Oh, wow. So you graduated They made you stick there for 2
Well,
weeks.
they didn't make me. I volunteered.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you.
Because I knew I was going back to Paris Island.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So you do the 2 weeks, and what was that like for you?
well, women are women.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Women are gonna be women.
Yeah.
And women don't like to be told by anything, but our drill instructors were all women, so you have to be told what
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Holy cow. Yeah, that's funny. All right. So you do the 2 weeks there, and then you said you went home for leave.
Yes.
And then and home was
In Somerset, Texas.
Somerset. Okay. So you come back to Somerset. You're looking snazzy in your new uniform. You wear your uniform home, right?
I wore my uniform to go home, take it off, go running, and put my uniform on to go to church.
Yeah. So people's reaction to you walking
They were
in.
proud.
Yeah.
Because
nice.
like I said, I was the first female
Yeah.
in the family, both sides.
Yeah.
My mom's side, my dad's side, to be in the military.
Yeah. So you're a good example to everybody around
women.
you. Yeah. That's awesome. Trailblazer. You were setting the pace for everybody else.
They do what they want to do. You can't
true.
force.
True. Very true. All right. So you spend 2 weeks back in Somerset.
But I didn't stay that long.
Oh, you just came back for a little while.
Just for a little while to see my parents and my siblings and
Yeah.
ready to go back home.
Okay.
I mean, back to the base.
Okay. And that's you went back to Paris
Island. I spent 2 years in Paris Island.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. And you were working supply there. So what from your
supply in when I was stationed in South Carolina, we supplied the chow hall with their detergents and all the equipment. And,
I see. Okay.
Not the food. It was the equipment that they needed.
Right.
To make the food.
Right. Okay.
So then I put in orders to go to Okinawa.
Oh, okay. And had you ever been outside of Texas much growing up? You were born in California, but grew up more in Texas?
Since I was about, can't remember, it was 1970, 71. So I was born in 61.
Okay.
So it was about 10 or 11
About 10 or 11. Okay. I forgot what I was going to ask you now. What were we saying just before that?
When I went to overseas.
Oh, overseas. Okay. And so you hadn't done a whole lot of traveling around at this point in your life?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not out of Texas. Like I said, we were from California.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But when I got into the military and started traveling, then I started going to places.
Yeah.
I haven't been up east, which I would really love to go.
Well, you should go up east, at least to DC. Have you been to Washington, DC?
I haven't.
You should take a trip sometime, go to Washington, DC, look at all the memorials, go to Arlington, the cemetery there. It's incredible. There are some really cool things to see there. I would recommend not going in the winter time when it's super cold.
No, because it's too cold for me. You see, I have a jacket on.
Yeah, if we're in 100-degree weather and you got a jacket on.
I got a jacket on.
Yeah, so you might be a little cold if you went up there during that time.
Well, when I was stationed in South Carolina, it was very cold. But then I went to Okinawa and it was hot. But I love the hot.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets too, well, with my age, it's already getting too hot for me to handle.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm always cold.
Yeah.
I'm always cold.
Really? So you you put in for orders to Okinawa. So that's something that you wanted to do. And then you end up going to Okinawa. First time kind of big travel at this point, right?
Yes.
First time on a plane that long. Yeah.
for that long, but
Yeah.
it didn't bother me.
No. Okay. And then what did you think about Okinawa when you?
I liked it,
Yeah.
but just couldn't. Well, I don't know. I just can't deal with corn,
Yeah. Okay. So you had a hard time with that.
which was okay.
Yeah. Okay. And at what base were you on? Do you remember?
Camp Kinzer.
Kinzer. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very nice. And you were still doing the same thing. You're doing supply there?
I was in supply, but at the time, well, we were in the warehouse, and we supplied parts for the trucks,
Oh, okay.
and all those little doodads.
The nuts, the bolts for the
Yeah,
tires,
all
and
that.
okay. So they would basically come into you and say, "This is what we need," and then you guys would order
We
it.
had to look it up and order it.
Yeah. Very nice. And then how long total were you in Okinawa?
1 year.
Just 1 year? So you did 2 years at Paris Island,
Hmm.
1 year in Okinawa,
And 6 months in California and Pendleton.
and 6 months at Pendleton.
So I
Okay.
wasn't ready to come back home.
Yeah. Okay. And what were you doing at Pendleton?
The supplies for the tents and long johns and
Oh, okay. The
the
consolidated issue
yes,
facility or whatever it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. So looking over your time in the now, did you get out after then, or did you
Yes.
stay? Okay, so you got out. So your time in the military, and thinking back on that, what were some of the points for you, or the things that stood out, and maybe lessons learned, or either funny stories or anything like that?
Well, it wasn't too bad. If I had kept my mind, I should have stayed in.
Yeah.
But I got tired of being told to do what
Yeah.
to do,
Yeah.
when to do it. Because, like I said, my father was very strict.
Mm-hmm.
And me being the oldest female in the family,
Mm-hmm.
said no. Mm-mm. Tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we had fun. I was the only female in the warehouse with all these men.
Mm-hmm.
But we played around. I mean, not literally played around, but we would play jokes on each other.
Yeah. 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 Hey,
Because I had a good sense of humor.
yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah. You
I
kind
had
of
a-
need it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good sense of humor. I get on that forklift and I would mess with these men.
Yeah. You probably give them a run for their money, huh?
Oh yeah, I already put one on top of the damn ceiling and left them there and took off.
Very nice.
Well, it was a little office in the warehouse.
Yeah.
It was just a little office, so, and it was nothing. I said, okay. So I need to go get that. I said, okay, take you up there. Took off. Corporal Uriegas. But see you.
You just left him up there.
Well, not only that, they got me back.
Uh-oh.
We had what do you call those porta potties?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then went to the restroom. They locked me in that porta potty.
Oh, no kidding.
Put me up in there.
Oh, no.
Put me down from here. They left me up there for maybe 5-10 minutes. I mean, we had some good times.
Yeah.
We had some good times.
That's
It was
awesome.
just things that I have, like I said, I have a good sense of humor. So I wasn't gonna report anybody to anybody, because if I can take it, I can dish it out too.
Yeah. 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 Very good.
But then it was like, okay, I'm tired.
Yeah. Is tired, ready to go home.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
home.
And now you don't regret doing it?
No.
Yeah. Good experience overall. And
Well, yes.
yeah. So when you decided, okay, it's time, I'm going to go back home. What did you end up doing when you came home?
Well, the first 6 months when I got back, I did nothing. Then I found waitress
Oh,
job.
okay. Yeah.
And then I don't know if anybody remembers in San Antonio, they had a Chelsea Street Pub and Grill
Okay.
on the south side of San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked there for about maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 years.
Oh, wow.
And then I found a job for Jim's restaurant. I don't know if anybody knows Jim's restaurant in San Antonio.
It's
And
still there?
Not in San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if they have one here in Austin. I think they do. Then I got another waitressing job at Red Lobster
Oh, nice.
in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in between that, I got pregnant and have one daughter,
Okay.
and I did that for 20 years. Then after that, it's like I couldn't do this anymore because I don't get along with people. So it's like
I don't believe you at all.
I do not get. Oh, believe me.
Wow, you're getting along just fine right now. So
I do not get along with people. I just So I raised her and once worked for Red Lobster, and my daughter got married and everything else.
mm-hmm.
I worked for IRS here in Austin.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that's where I retired.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I'm here is because I got tired of traveling from Somerset to Austin.
Oh, yeah.
I got tired.
How long distance is that in between?
What is it, 100, 200 miles?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to be at
Woo.
work at 6 o'clock. Nah, ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit much. Yeah.
So it's like, I sold my house, I sold my land.
Yeah.
It's like, because I had land. So now I just moved to Austin and IRS from where I live
Mm-hmm.
is only 15, 20 minutes away.
Oh, nice. That's way better.
Whole lot better. But I retired back in 2021.
Okay.
So I
Very
just
nice.
hit 3 years retirement.
Yeah, and how does that feel?
Well, I'm getting too fat.
Whatever.
I don't do anything anymore.
Yeah, well, I understand that. I'm getting there.
I don't do anything. My roommate does everything. So you got to do this. So I'm done.
Yeah. Very
I
nice.
had back problems, leg problems, knee problems. It's like when I hurt, I hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then how long you been here at the VFW?
Oh, shoot. At least, say, we're 2024. I retired in 2021. 10, 15 years.
Oh, wow. So you've been coming to this VFW a while.
We live across the street.
Oh.
Well, not right across the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, that makes sense. But it's very convenient.
It's convenient.
Yeah. But it's not a bad place. I like
Oh,
it.
no. Everybody gets along.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get along, get away.
I love it. I love it.
Go away.
Yeah. Now, your daughter, she's around here still,
Nope.
or no?
They live in in Lytle, Texas.
Okay, and it's down by San Antonio.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's on this side of Somerset.
Oh, okay.
Off of 35.
Yeah. I'll be traveling through that area tomorrow, going down to San Antonio. So.
Yeah, and I only have 2 grandsons.
2 grandsons? How old?
1 daughter, 2 grandsons. 19 and 17. I think he's 17.
Now, you got to tell me this. Did you talk them into going into the Marine Corps?
I have been trying to get them in the military, but they don't want to do it because the oldest one is very timid.
Yeah.
So he's going to take after his dad to be a welder, which is fine.
Yeah, it's good money in welding.
That's fine. That's up to you. My youngest grandson has a 2-year-old daughter, and they got pregnant about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was really upset about it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
so you got a great
great granddaughter.
Yeah.
Marilyn Rose.
Oh, that's a pretty name. I like that. Marilyn Rose. That's good.
So
now you tell me this. Do you spoil them?
No, I only seen her one time.
Really? Ah.
They brought her to me in January, I think it was, this past January. But they're all busy, and since I don't drive anymore.
Yeah.
And my roommate just retired in whenever. It's like I just don't go back. I'm not like I said, I'm not a personal person.
Yeah.
I want to be by myself. I'm trying to say.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Nothing wrong with that.
I just want everybody to leave me alone. If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you. If I don't want to talk to you, I won't talk to you.
Then I can tell you this. I got lucky.
How's that?
Because you're talking to me. I don't know. I got lucky.
I mean, not everybody in my family understands what I went through.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's none of their damn business.
There you go.
It's none of their damn business.
That's right.
And what I do with my life is my business.
Yeah. Yeah, so I agree.
Just stay away.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for coming over here and telling me.
I told you you're going to be short.
I mean, we can talk about more stuff if you want to talk about more stuff.
I have nothing else.
You said, I don't have any funny stories. I don't have any stories. And then you got over here and you've told some good stories. So.
But I keep it to myself, No,
but it's good for me to know. Yeah. Because I care. I want to know. Yeah.
Well, that's good because you're making a documentary.
It's I do a podcast.
Okay.
So and then I'll give you the address and all that stuff for it too. But I do a podcast where I interview veterans and have them come on and just tell their stories, and then I just put it out there for anybody that wants to get on there and watch it. So yeah, it's good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been fun. I've learned a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's life is perfect in the military.
Oh, no.
Some people like to talk about it and some don't.
Yeah.
And I really don't talk about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you did a good job.
I really don't. You're about the first person that I've even said to 3 words.
Well, thank you for coming on. It's awesome to have you here. I appreciate it.
It's not going to hurt me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what you do with it is, as long as it don't come back and bite me in the ass because I'm a veteran, disabled veteran, Social Security,
It's not going to bite you in the ass. You're good. You're good. If you're a veteran and you're struggling, you need some help, don't forget that the VA does have some incredible resources. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You can also text 838-255, or you can go to veteranscrisisline.net, click on that chat icon. Any of those options are going to be able to put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life loss is one too many. I care about you. The veteran community cares about you. So please reach out for help. And if you're a veteran out there and you're not struggling and you're doing well, don't forget about your fellow veterans that you serve with. reach out to them, ask them how they're doing. And if they need a helping hand, go ahead and help them out as well. With that, I hope you enjoyed the show. Stay motivated, change your socks.